Let's talk about Pop Flex. This is part 2 of my Pop Flex review. So another thing that I was sent is this gray crew neck. The neckline has a very clean finish. It has this like neckline bias tape over the back, which just prevents it from stretching out. Not a lot of crew necks actually have this, so I definitely appreciate that. It is a heavier weight crew neck. I will say that I do not like that this crew neck is a polyester blend. It is 85% cotton, 15% polyester. I do feel like this crew neck could have been done in 100% cotton. There are so many crew necks out there that are 100% cotton. I do not think that there's any need for this to have any polyester in it, but that's really my only criticism to this. Don't really love the kangaroo pockets that sweatshirts have, but I still want pockets in my sweatshirts. So the seam pockets are a really nice touch. Ribbing, once again, very well done. No blatant mistakes that are glaring at me. The serging on this does seem very durable, including the ribbing. Sometimes because the ribbing is so much narrower than the sweatshirt, you will see really messy serging on this seam, but this one is very clean, very well done. This is definitely going to be like one of those everyday loungewear sweatshirts for me. Like I said, my only criticism is don't love that it has some polyester in it. And the very last thing that I received is the Cocoon coat. This is their like Sherpa sweater coat. If you are someone who likes only natural fibers in your closet, this will not be for you. Obviously, this is 100% polyester, so that just really depends on what your preferences are. But this is very cozy, very soft. This is all serged, very well done. And this is not like an easy material to sew with. I just sewed a Sherpa pajama set for my husband, and this is frankly a bitch to sew with because it's so thick. Obviously, it's slightly different on industrial machines, but like it is just very annoying to deal with. So this is definitely very well put together. The quality overall of this entire brand is something that I am, for lack of a better word, blown away by. Because if you know my stance on influencer brands, you basically know that I can't stand them because most of the time they're cash grab. But what Cassie did here is definitely something that I have a feeling will withstand the test of time because the quality is obviously there, and to have it attached to such a big name as Blogilates Cassie. If you have ever watched 2010 YouTube, you know Cassie. She was very big on YouTube. I do remember her from those days. I actually had no idea that she pivoted into being like an activewear designer, which I think is really awesome because this is a perfect case of like knowing your customer because you are your customers, and she is very good at listening to her consumers. Like if you watch any of her designing process videos, it is very obvious that she takes feedback very well. Definitely going to be a brand that I recommend moving forward. So thank you to everyone who turned me on this brand. I hope this was helpful. Bye.